Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 3 Critical Mode. In the last part, we complete the complete tutorial, which took a lot of tries and me almost giving up. We got through it, but now let's get through the main story with the Gummy Ship section before we get to the next world. The Gummy Ship has been a very big change from the first game, going from how it started Kingdom Hearts 1 to having a kind of F-Zero like style in Star Fox style in Kingdom Hearts 2, with a more open world to battle section in Kingdom Hearts 3. So this is a big improvement to it, something I hope we can continue in later games. And of course, not much to really talk about apart from I do enjoy this, and this is pretty short. So I'm going to be quiet for a little while until we get to the first world of our journey, Twilight Town.
Gorge, we forgot to fill Master Yen Sid in on what happened. Should we go back?
You mean about Maleficent and Zigbar? No, the others have already got enough on their plates as it is. Why go stressing them out? The three of us know how to handle a couple of old adversaries, right?
Yeah, I guess.
But doesn't that thing Pete said bother you?
The black box?
Come on, we're talking about Pete. That means it's probably no big deal.
I don't know.
Oh, cool! The trams are still here!
So, it hasn't been that long.
Feels like it.
Maybe you're feeling what Roxas feels 'cause he misses home.
Actually, I ran into Roxas in the Sleeping Worlds. It was like seeing into his heart for the first time.
And he was in the data scan, too.
Uh-huh. It was a test to see if your data version was ready to face the hurt that you carry inside.
Was I ready? I do know hurt. When I lost Riku and Kairi, and later when I lost the Keyblade, and you guys had to go on without me like that? Having no one to turn to was the worst kind of hurt, but that just shows how much you mean to me. Carrying around a little hurt can't be all that bad. Hurting is part of caring.
He sounds like dinosaur again.
Of course. Any Sora's still Sora.
So wait, if Roxas feels something, then we're in the right place. Roxas, I'm gonna find you. Huh?
What is that?
Nobody's!
Sorry I was pretty quiet from all that, but I didn't want to ruin that. And of course, I don't talk about cutscenes for obvious reasons. Also, I'm gonna die a few times in this, so enjoy me dying to nobody of all people. So, there's always one thing that people always have slight issue when it comes to why the word hurt is a pain. And I'm not gonna reference anyone because I understand not everybody likes the writing in Kingdom Hearts. Like the writing is mostly treated as a meme, a joke, a meme. You get the idea. But I would say that hurt and pain are two different things, aren't always the same. Sure, you can use the word pain all you want, but hurt also works the same way too. Also, just to remind everyone, Recoded is canon, so no one can say otherwise, or just liking the idea that all these games connect to each other. Well, would you really want the other way, where it's just making random games for the sake of random games? Well, I mean, okay, you can say that, but at least each game matters. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of deaths in this. There's a few deaths in here. Oddly enough, I don't die to the demon tiding speed, so that one is gonna be very quiet what happens. So, as we're gonna probably see a few deaths, let me explain how I see pain and hurt when it comes to Kingdom Hearts. Pain I feel is a physical sense. That's something you feel like somebody grabbing your arm and twisting it behind your back, trying to restrain you. Hurt is something that you feel inside. So in the sense of Kingdom Hearts, where hearts play a big role, hurt I see with the sense of heart. So that's what I think hurt means. Okay, I guess some people wouldn't get it because they obviously can't understand Kingdom Hearts. Because people look at it so hard to understand, but it's really not. You get what I'm saying? Pain is when the word is hurt is used. It refers to the heart. Pain is I would see more physical. Now, sure, you do feel pain in your heart, but hurt is a different story. You get what I mean? And okay, like I said, not everybody can understand Kingdom Hearts. That's fine. That's understandable. And like I said, it's not for everyone when it comes to it. And cutscene. Now, to be quiet for the cutscene.
What was that voice? I know I heard it.
I didn't hear it.
You sure it wasn't the wind? Or something else?
I'm pretty sure.
Where'd they come from?
Get the ice cream later!
What? Hold up! See? Voices! New ones? What? Hayner? Pence? Olette?
What is that?
Hey! Sora! Hello, goodbye!
Oh. Go! We got this!
Nothing so scary than after everything happened to Titans, you see this. And you think to yourself, I'm not ready for today. And you'd be surprised I don't actually die in this fight. Of all the fights you could die after not dying in the Titan fights, you don't die here? Yes, I know, it's crazy. Mostly because I'm being kind of stupid here. I admit it. Oh, but this track is pretty much stuck in my head since, and I still keep doing that. I'm sorry. But once I get cured, I stop doing that. What I'm about to say, but remember the first trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3? When we first saw these demon tides before our team died, but we didn't know what it was? Oh yeah, don't ask what I was trying to do here using Meow Wow here. This was not gonna help, but but it's cool to just show them off a little bit here. So Lynx works similar to summons, kind of, in some kind of way. Again, I don't know what I'm doing here, but I was trying something. So you gotta admit, this is probably the most, you have this music playing, and then you have the Demon Tower. Ow. Like I said, I was lucky I didn't, and I think Donald is still alive, so he can heal me if I need it. Oh yeah, we need to admit how this world looks. But here I go, I finished this off. Well, kind of. Also, is it weird that I used the Keyblade that was they showed the trailer when they showed this fight was coming? I know, I felt more poetic in a weird way.
Back off!
Alright. I don't know why I was still trying this.
Here we go!
Why was I still trying that? I have no idea.
Yeah! Yeah! Go! There!
And I think Donald or someone else got that win there. I have no clue.
Nice fighting. Thanks, Sora.
Hayner, Pence, Olette, it's been ages.
What? It hasn't been that long.
You see?
Donald, Goofy, how are ya?
We're good.
Howdy there, Olette.
So does this mean that weird stuff's going down again?
You kidding, Pence? When have we ever seen a tornado of shadowy blobs before? It's not weird. This is unprecedented.
I guess it is. The creatures from the last time were bright white. These things must be new. Man, I can't wait to get to sleuthin'.
We're already done with the school project, silly. Whatever's going on, you wouldn't be here unless you had a good reason.
Which is?
Well, actually, we're looking for Roxas.
Roxas?
That's funny. I don't know any Roxas, but the name sounds familiar.
Maybe we bumped into him somewhere.
That's one way to put it.
Actually, he might have been friends with another version of you.
This photograph.
Yeah, we've got the same one.
Oh yeah, the other Twilight town.
It's like one of those spot the differences puzzles, except really easy. I guess in that town, we're friends with this Roxas person.
Sora, let us help you track Roxas down.
Really?
Sure, he seems like a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, he is.
Great, then let's all go ask around town. If alternate us knew Roxas, then maybe alternate other folks did too.
Sora, you three should go to the place in the photo. It's the old mansion. The three of us will cover places in town.
Thanks. Oh yeah, I got this phone thingy that takes pictures. Want to snap a photo while we're all here?
Sure.
That's a great idea. Wait, who's taking it?
Why do I have to do it?
Hey, tough luck. You drew the short straw.
It's okay. I'm sitting out of the photo with you, Donald.
Can you take the photograph?
Everybody smile! Yep.
Wow, that came out great.
Oh, a lucky emblem.
Lucky emblem.
Oh yeah, they are huge right now. Supposedly, these things are hidden all over town. And if you get a picture of them, they'll bring you good luck.
Wait, look guys, is that?
Yep, you're right. I see it too.
Is it the kid?
I knew it.
Good luck, because they're not all this easy to find.
Okay, we better start asking around. You start by checking out the old mansion. We'll catch up.
Got it.
Hey, that was luck. Being quiet for this long on such testing is not easy, but we gain the ability to take photos, and the main mission we have is take pictures of lucky emblems. Now, in the original version of the game, you only had 100 photos to take, but that was now made 200, not 200. Now, lucky emblems are all scattered all over each world, and they all look like the king's head, Mickey Mouse symbol. And yeah, I did take a bit of a beating there, but basically, find all lucky emblems, 9 lucky emblems. In the original, you got accessories, but added to getting all the critical mode, getting all lucky emblems gets you a certain item. We don't know what it's for yet, but for now we don't know what it is for.
That was close.
Oh, thank God. I'm gonna turn up now. I'm gonna finish something. I'm gonna finish eating something, but you don't want to hear me eat. I'm gonna turn my mic off a bit to let you enjoy looking around, seeing me show off some of the town and some endless locations.
Hey, I think that's a lucky emblem. Let's see.
I'll help you find the next one.
If you're curious what I was eating, I was just having some Mike and Ike's. I like Mike and Ike's. Don't know what I'm about.
I'd know those ears anywhere.
Yes, you do. So, in my original file for Kingdom Hearts 3, in my other PS4,
Let's see.
I did get all the lucky emblems. Oh, and there is a mission I do that involves me getting all of pictures of all Sora's companions. So I'll be doing that at some point.
Seriously craving ice cream.
And it's hard to believe how now there's people in Kingdom Hearts. Like there's actually populated people and they work in towns. And if you listen very carefully, you can recognize two voices in this. And what some of the voices I found out outside of Erica Hetcher, is Michelle Ruff's in here. She plays one of the NPCs in this game. You'll probably recognize her voice somewhere in Twilight Town. Or that's how I feel every day. I mean, to be fair, there are some pretty good black and white stuff back in the day. So I won't disclose how there's some good ones. So we're just gonna wait a little bit until the lucky emblem appears here. So that's 3 times to talk about. I mentioned the whole hurt and pain situation. And like I said,
Look, is there some kind of blotch up there
I
on the
feel
screen?
some people will don't fully understand it, and I can understand that.
Got it.
And I'm not saying Kingdom Hearts is the worst, greatest thing written ever. It's not. And I don't think any series is greatly written. Like, look at how. I mean, people still want to complain about. People love the original Final Fantasy games, but I'm pretty sure they weren't all that perfect. I mean, let's look at our villains. There's Garland, who you don't see much. Then there's Chaos, who is so well known that he has a whole game. He has a whole game, 2 games focused on him. A whole 2 games focused on him. 2 games focused on him.
Let's see.
You have the Emperor. I guess he's a little bit well, he's a little bit better. Then you have the Void himself. Then you have the Cloud of Darkness. Then you have, I guess you could say Gomez, but he's more of an anti-hero. He's more of an anti-villain at times. And then you have Kefka, who's so one-dimensionally crazy. He's well known for it, and it's not helping that his voice actor in Dissidia does a great job as him. So then you have Sephiroth, who is well known to the point everyone still wants him in Kingdom Hearts 3. Then you have Ultimisia. I guess he's okay, I guess, if you think about it. Then you have Kuja. Then you have Jet. Then you have Jet. Then you have the judges.
Nice
You have the judges in 12. You have Bartalinos in 13. Caius in 13-2, and the God Line returns. Then you have the Imperial at 15. So I'm not saying there's no greater villain over each of them. And don't ask why I'm hitting bushes. Outside, maybe looking for ingredients. But right now I am just looking for emblems, treasure chests, making sure I got all that. But like I said, I think a lot of people do kind of give a lot of the older games.
Above you! Look out!
a little bit too much. Like, they're better than modern games. I mean, that is more subjective, I say. I feel there are some good stuff in the original games, but not all of that is as memorable. Then you say the modern games, I feel get a little bit hated just because of gameplay wise or story wise. But at the same time, people do take a hate for a character a bit too much. For example, Hope. I think some people do hate on him so much because, to the point that I think people have to take their hate for him to the point that they do things to him that feels very weird. And what I mean by weird is, I mean people take a hate for a character like him to the point that it's almost like, give them a minute and they would probably put them in terrible situations just because they hate them. And that's kind of the sad part. And when it comes to Kingdom Hearts 3, now I want to go back to Kingdom Hearts 3. There is a lot of criticism people have some of the stuff in this game, and a lot of it, and I'm going to talk about a lot of it. And I'm going to bring up the elephant in the room. It does refer to a certain character. But I feel a lot of people have too many expectations for that character that feel very unrealistic. Like, you expect them to be in the same vein as Sora and Riku, who had their own struggle and character development. The person had no arc prior to their helping this game. So you expect this character to have an arc now? Maybe next saga, yes, but not that person has to be the end all be all or be the main focus. At the same time, comparing her to another character is not fair. I mean, at the same time, I have not even finished with 15 to judge, and even then I think people have too many expectations to it. Yes, it's a female character, yes, it's kind of thing to have, and yes, it's very annoying. I understand that, but it's annoying. So, I think it does come back to, you hate a character, but then you want this character to be the way you want it to be. Which again, I'm going to think that I get people hate Hope, but don't act like people do say, "Oh, Hope ruined all the other characters." Snow could ruin himself with all the trouble he causes. Fang and Vanille, he has nothing to do with them. Lightning helped Lightning kind of lighten up, and minus the pun. And he didn't do anything to Saz. Remember, Saz's whole story related to mostly his son. Hope didn't do anything to ruin his character or any other characters. But there's nothing else to really talk about. So I'm sure, like I said, I'm gonna get a lot. A lot of people would disagree on me, but I don't think Hope is a bad character. And that's the same thing with a lot of characters I see that gets a lot of hate and attention. I guess hated attention, I think the right word to say it. And then I come to the same thing I bring up about villains. I don't think the classic villains or should be treated with a high caliber over the villains we have now, up to 10 and up. If you can remember some great thing that they did back in the Sprite days, let me know. I'd like to know. So should be coming up to running into another familiar character in this game. Want to look for another lucky emblem.
Let's see. Yes!
You'd be surprised I actually remember some of these lucky emblems because I missed out on a few of them in my first playthrough of this game. Don't ask, you don't wanna know.
Let's see.
Oh, I should kinda let you know now. Well, after this cutscene.
Huh?
What's that?
Oh. Heartless!
What do you think they're up to?
Look! On that branch. The Heartless have him surrounded.
Oh no!
Watch out!
Yeah!
I may have lost my train of thought, but I think I was talking about villains. So I don't think that some villains are better than others. I can't like I would say Ultimisia isn't the best villain, but when it comes to like Jet as an anti villain, he serves as good as a rival, a goal for Chiquitas in some way. But I guess you could say Bartana doesn't have like a biggest villain role, even if he is a villain. But again, he did turn up pretty well, almost late. So he never had as much time to flesh out his character outside that he's about C. He's about C. He has a lot of control, and he's basically every time he turns up, he's there to basically prove he has control. Yeah, he's bad. Is the best way to put it. That's all I can think of when it comes to him. Then you have Caius, probably one of the first few villains that basically, even after Death won, even after Death wins, somewhat. So I guess you can say the
Here we go.
Alright, it's been a while. I only just got Enlightened Returns last year, so I haven't got much memories of the main story, and I've probably forgotten much of the spoilers of the game. But you get what I'm talking about. A little bit. If I know what I'm talking about. But I'm not saying that I'm smart or I know anything. I do feel in some way that people will hate a character, people will hate well, that's tangent. Well, no more tangent time. Cutscene.
Well, take care. Whoa! What is... Whoa!
Lucky! That little feller's parked on your head.
Huh? Would you cut that? Whoa! Huh?
Sarah, you've been hijacked.
You know, maybe he wants you to pick up the fruit for him.
Okay, that's fine, but I can do it by myself. I just need to collect the fruit. Right then. So, what are you gonna do with all this anyway? Huh?
Oh.
Well, okay. You be careful going home.
Bye-bye.
See you around.
Oddly enough, I only saw Ratatouille
Stop
once.
the mansion.
Like, I'm sad at myself to only see that movie once. But it's a Pixar movie, so
That
good to be able to
sure
finish up that
seemed
movie.
happy.
So, that's Remy, or as he's called in this game, Little Chef. He'll be very useful for us in critical mode. More so than you think, less than you thought. So, as I was saying, I can understand. People have very much attachment of their favorite games. Like, people have attachments and love for 6, 4, 3, and I get that. 7 is very popular, even if everyone is going crazy over the remake, not probably not going to live up to expectations because it's action RPG, the multi-episodic, even though we don't know how much it's split, this, that, and the third. But I think that nostalgia holds a double-edged sword. You're impressed by how much a popular series is, but then it gets worse. That sometimes nostalgia can blind people. That's kind of why I don't have a favorite Final Fantasy game, because the only Final Fantasy games I actually beaten so far is 10-2, 13, 13-2, and that's pretty much it. I know you're thinking you've never. So you only beat those games? Yes, I've only beat those games. And I'm going to die to this. Yeah, it's gonna become a thing in this this run. But what I was trying to say earlier is that when I get to Toy Box, the first bit of Toy Box I lost because I thought I recorded it at my story factory. So you're not gonna see it, sadly. But I think we all seen it multiple times, and I think it's self-explanatory. But in the next file, I guess you can say, is actually going to have the Midnight Blue Keyblade I downloaded, because they actually have the 3 DLC Keyblades, well 2 depending on which version, available. So the Midnight Blue and the Keyblade that's Mickey's Keyblade are available. I got in the Midnight Blue because, well, Starseeker, duh. So, as I was so that's a bit of heads up. The first bit of Toy Box is missing, sadly, but I feel like that's unfortunate. I should have been a little bit more careful in my recording. But you know, when I have it on Godot, I can record and make sure that whatever I've gotten recording is saved. Also, once I have an Elgato, I will be doing recommendations of what games I want to do. So if anyone has a game they want me to cover or want to do for my PlayStation 3 and my PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4, I will take recommendations from my collection. I want to do my best to help grow, get more people to see my stuff, because I just want to, like I said, I do this for fun and a hobby, not for attention or fame. And when I have moments like I have to talk about, I have to talk about, and you'll be dead. But I'll say one thing: when it comes to classic villains versus modern villains in Final Fantasy, I would say this is that if someone were to say that Chaos is a better villain over maybe villains from 10 to 13 now, I would say you do realize that Chaos returns into the end of the game, right? And all we really know about him is that he is the future version of Garland. That's it. He doesn't really have much of a character, and outside of Dissidia, you don't know much about him. Dissidia, he and Cosmos has a somewhat connection to each other, and is somewhat going at each other's heads at times. So that's kind of my only thing of Chaos we've gotten. That's a bit of characterization. He leaves the Lords of Chaos, and Dissidia, and that's basically it. So I wouldn't say that, but I guess I can give Gomez. He's good as a anti-villain in a weird way. Hold on a second. That Gomez, he's a good anti-villain to his brother Cecil. Kefka, he's one-dimensionally crazy, but I guess I only judge him off some material, but not all material. I should look at items in this area for the last one here. Like I said, this world is pretty small. I mean, I remember how a lot of people took the fact this world being smaller than how it was in Kingdom Hearts 2. But this is served as the main as a hub world and get you a bit more familiar with looking for like the emblems and get you started on your journey as you find Roxas. And where am I going? I think I'm going back to the save point? I think I was. It's been a while when I recorded this, so even I don't have any memories of what I was doing. I think I was going back to save point to get Brett to save point, because... Well, yes, going up to the mansion door triggers the cutscene, but I guess I wasn't thinking at the time. And so far I have not died to a shadow, so my dignity as a gamer is still intact. Yay for me. So, I don't really have to make any talking points left, but I'll save till the next part, which is going to be pretty long, mostly because of the dying against the Neo Shadows and nobodies. Well, would be a bit of a pickle. So I guess we time to sign off a little bit. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and I will be doing the best I can to update as much as I can. I will also be doing more different games. I will be doing different games I have. I might be going back to do some recordings for Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, to memories, and record those. And that's pretty much it. So as I save, and we'll probably head to the mansion. I'm going to let you enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this as I will let you enjoy the rest of this as we get ready for the next part, which will be the remainder of this world. So, with that, this is OFQ Roxas 99, and enjoy the rest of this video, and I'll see you next time. Later.
I see it! That building up ahead! I bet you there's a lucky emblem here.